when we look into the world, there's this intuitive understanding that the world ought to be just and it ought to be fair. C.S. Lewis, of course, observes this in his moral argument. If you pay attention to how people quarrel, human beings don't quarrel in the way that animals do. Animals fight. We have a conflict over something, it goes to blows. Whereas human beings reason with each other. And they reason with each other by pointing to certain rules that they presume you ought to know. I gave you some of mine, you should give me some of yours. Which is actually, in some ways, an appeal to some rule, a moral mandate regarding fairness. And rather than saying, what are you even talking about? That's dumb. The person usually actually engages in a dialogue about the rule. And they try to offer an exception. Why, in this case, that rule doesn't apply. And this is the point that Lewis observes to say, that's rather interesting, isn't it? That human beings actually interact as moral beings who think in moral ways and interact with each other according to moral principles. And rather than people saying, I don't know what you're talking about, they actually interact and engage and defend themselves according to the very same rules that for some reason we all know.